After hour, whispers come alive. Pull up a seat and let your secrets glow. Lean it closer like what's hidden inside. Ooh, this is your confession show. Where desire finds a voice tonight.
Tonight's confession is one of those stories that doesn't feel wrong at first. It starts quietly, almost innocently, and by the time you realize what's happening, you're already too deep to walk away. This is After Hours Anonymous. I'm Luna Hart, and tonight we're talking about what happens when you become part of someone's life that was never really yours to enter. We had someone reach out after the last episode. She wasn't sure if she should share this, but she did, and I'm glad she did. I want you to hear this one. Exactly how she told it.
I didn't know. That's the simplest way to say it. I didn't know he was living with someone. When we met, it didn't feel complicated. It actually felt easy. He was attentive, present, the kind of person who actually listened when you spoke, and that alone felt different from what I was used to. We started talking casually at first, just texting here and there, and then it turned into calls. They were always at night, which didn't seem strange at the time. I told myself people are busy and night just felt like when he could finally relax. It didn't stay casual though. It never really does. We started talking every night and not just about surface things, but real conversations about his past, his childhood, things he said he didn't usually tell anyone. I believed him, and I think that's the part that's hardest to admit now. I felt like I was being let into something real. I started waiting for it without even realizing it, catching myself checking the time, wondering when he'd call, and if he didn't, I would feel it in this quiet way I couldn't really explain. But when he did call, everything felt balanced again, like whatever doubt had been there just disappeared for a while. There were things that didn't make sense, though, small things that I noticed but didn't question too deeply. I never saw where he lived, we never met during the day, and weekends were always off limits. He would disappear sometimes, not completely, just enough that I noticed, and every time that feeling came up, that small voice telling me something wasn't right, I would push it down. I told myself I didn't want to ruin what we had. Looking back, I think I was protecting the feeling more than I was protecting myself. The moment everything changed wasn't dramatic. It was small, almost easy to miss. He sent me a picture, something random, nothing important, but in the background there was a reflection. I couldn't see it clearly, but I saw enough, a hallway that didn't feel temporary, something that looked lived in, and then I heard it, a voice in the background. A woman's voice, not loud, just present, like she belonged there in the same space as him. That was the moment something in me shifted, not all at once, but enough that I couldn't ignore it anymore. I didn't confront him. I didn't ask questions. I just started paying attention. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. The patterns, the timing, the way certain things suddenly made sense in a way they hadn't before. He wasn't hiding it as much as I thought. I just hadn't been looking for it. Or maybe I had, and I chose not to see it.
Let's sit with that for a moment. Sometimes the most dangerous situations aren't built on lies. They're built on things that are never said out loud because if they're never said, they can't be confronted. But your body knows. Your intuition knows, even when you decide not to listen to it. Let's go back to her.
I wish I could say I walked away the moment I realized what was happening, but that wouldn't be the truth because the hardest part isn't finding out. It's deciding what you're willing to do once you know.